Hi, welcome to day 7 of the 12 days of chiropractic. Today we're going to talk about everybody's favorite subject, which is sleep. And I know this is kind of a big subject that we're kind of tackling here, but there's a lot of different aspects when it comes to sleep. There's a time management aspect, making sure that you give yourself a chance to have 8 hours of sleep. I know we all get busy and we all want to stay up late and do that one extra thing every day, but I promise you, if you take the time to get sleep, you're going to be more productive and you're actually going to get more done. So that's important. The other thing we can talk about is we can talk about stress management. I know all of us are really stressed out, and that impacts the quality of sleep that we get. So it's important to take time for yourself, take time to relax, keep journals where you can write down those stresses so you're not staying up all night, thinking of the millions of different things you're trying to remember to do the next day. Writing things down is a really good practice and a really good thing that can help you in that aspect. The thing I wanted to talk about is the actual way you're sleeping. I'm a chiropractor. I'm focused on the spine and the nervous system because that's what controls everything else in your body. And a lot of times we even if we schedule the time to get the amount of sleep that we need to, we're not getting quality sleep. And a lot of that comes down to our health and our spine and our nervous system. And we see a lot of different aspects of that. So the things I wanted to talk about are the right ways to sleep. And a couple things that you want to make sure to do within your bedroom to make sure you can sleep. Make sure everything's completely dark. That's a big one because your body responds to the light even if you're not awake. Make sure all electronics are turned off and out of the way. You don't need your cell phone right by your pillow. Go put that in the other room. Go hide that. You don't need those interruptions because your body's going to respond accordingly. And the other thing we want to look at is the sleep positions that we're in because that can put a lot of stress on your body. And we want to make sure our spine's in a neutral position because that's going to take the stress off the nervous system. If you're sleeping in a position where there's stress on the nervous system, your body's going to get irritated, you're going to be rolling around and moving around a lot. And it's important to limit those types of stresses. So we want to talk about the best way to sleep is going to be on your back. That keeps your spine neutral. You want to make sure to find a pillow that's right for you so you can keep your neck neutral. I don't want to see you with your head tipped up like this or tipped way back. We don't want to see you sleeping on your stomach with your head cranked because that's going to really impact the quality of sleep that you're getting. And as we're getting busier and busier, it's important that we make the most of the time that we have. So have good practices to protect your spine, protect your nervous system, and get the sleep that your body needs. Another position that's really good is sleeping on your side. The one we don't want to do, I don't want to see you sleeping on your stomach. When you sleep on your stomach, you have your head cranked to the side, you have your pelvis twisted the other way, and that's going to really screw up your spine. It's going to impact your health, and you're going to see a lot of effects even longer in the future. If you can't sleep on your back, I know that's a hard one for some people, and it might take some time to get there, but we'll get you there. We'll help you get there because that's really important. But sleeping on your side is also an acceptable one. And the important things there are to make sure that you're set up right and you're doing it right. That way you're not impacting your spine and causing your body a lot of distress at night. I don't want to see you with your pelvis twisted. We want to make sure you have the pillow that's right for you. You don't want your head tipped one way or the other. You want to keep it neutral. Put a pillow between your knees. That way you're not screwing up those lower back adjustments that we're making. But really limit those stresses, and getting adjusted helps too. If your nervous system's going crazy, your body's not going to be able to sleep. We want to make sure that your body's adapting and functioning the way that it's supposed to in an efficient way. That way it can rest and actually get the rest and recovery time that it needs. So I know it's stressful going through the holiday season, but make sure you get the time to sleep and make sure you're doing it right so that you make the most of that time. Because I know sleep's one of our favorite activities now. Make sure you're enjoying it. So I will look forward to talking to you tomorrow. We're going to talk about some more important things that will help protect your spine and your nervous system and help all this work that we're doing here in the office pay off and actually get the most of it in your life here. So I'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow.